Hello, it's Anna here. Today I'd like to talk to you with regards to a case study that I've just uploaded to our website. And it's a case study about how a fish processing plant, new business, startup firm engaged with us to really help them to set up their business and prepare for an environmental health inspection. So it was quite an interesting one that I have done before. So I thought it would just be quite useful if I just popped on and kind of ran you through the process that I followed in terms of setting up this startup business. So I met with the customer, engaged with him and tried to find out what his vision was for the business. It was a fish processing plant, line caught, specific type of fish. So sustainability was important to him, but not necessarily, a deal breaker for him. So we kind of kicked off talking about PPE. So we put mob caps in place, we put overshoes in place, and we put waterproof aprons in place. It was a startup business, so I mean he had gone to significant expense in kind of setting up the production facility. So we tried to keep everything as frugal as possible, and that's the kind of the way that I kind of went into this. So that was the PPE. We then put in nitrile gloves as opposed to latex and vinyl. Some people have got allergies to latex, some people have got allergies to vinyl, but very, very few people are allergic to nitrile gloves. So we put in the standard blue, but we do also sell the black, which are thicker and warmer, and then the orange, which are thicker and warmer again. So then we moved on to the chemicals. We tried to keep it, again, as frugal as possible. So instead of going for a super concentrated chemical, we went for RTU, so ready to use. So we went for the cleaner sanitizer. It's BSEN 1276, so kills bacteria, is BSEN 13676, which means it's non-food tainting, and it's a 30-second contact. So it just basically means that it kills the bacteria in 30 seconds, so it's very practical in application. The super concentrates do have their benefits. They're 4 litres come in a case, and out of that 4 litres you make 400 triggers. So for just over £100 you're getting 400 triggers. So I mean it is very good cost in use, but obviously there's a significant expense, well, a more significant expense up front. So we decided to go for RTU cleaner sanitizer. Then we looked at how he was going to wash his dishes. There was no machine dishwash, so thermal disinfectant available to him. So we put in place a 2-stage process for cleaning his dishes. So the 10% detergent to just wash them and remove the soil, and then Celdet, which is a bactericidal detergent. So you're just basically making up a solution in your sink and putting them in the solution for 5 full minutes. I have backlinked a previous blog about how to wash dishes, which does sound quite simple, but actually lots of people get this wrong, so it might be worth a read. We then moved on to, he also decided to go for an alcohol sanitizing spray, which is quite a different approach for a fish processing plant. The alcohol sanitizing spray is 1276. It is 13697, but it's also 14476. So it's bactericidal, non-food tainting, and virucidal as well. So at the end of the day, you're basically spraying your food surfaces, misting over this alcohol spray, and then you're just walking out and leaving it. The alcohol spray actually evaporates, so it means that it's kind of a fail-safe way to make sure that every single surface is sanitised for both bacteria and viruses. So when you come in the morning, you're dealing with a completely sanitary environment. So environmental health often do quite like that in raw food processing plants. Not everybody goes for it, but I would always kind of recommend it. So we then moved on to paper products, so Centipede in wall mounted dispensers, hand towels in wall-mounted dispensers on the walls above the sink, antimicrobial soap in wall-mounted dispensers, and then we went for an alcohol sanitizer at the entrance and at the exit for people to use as and when they choose to. This customer decided at this point not to go for cost training because he is very much building his business and needs to kind of establish staff and get recruitment underway, but that'll happen later down the line. We put in all of the colour-coded items that you would expect us to put in: mops, mop buckets, handles, cloths, dustpan and brushes, etc. And autoclavable brushes where necessary. And the client did actually pass their environmental health assessment fairly easily, just because he took some good, solid, experience advice from us here. So if you do have a situation where you are starting up and need some free advice and free cost training, I'm always here. I would kind of point you back to our blog section where there's a huge amount of information and a huge amount of education to be gained. I have been blogging on and off consistently for, this is the 5th year that I've been blogging. So there's a lot of information there. Also within our kind of sections in our website, so the BSAM 1276 section is a huge piece about what is BSAM 1276 and how is it tested, and again in the 14476 section. So there's a lot of information in the website for those people who are setting up their business, but when you are ready, I'm always here. Thank you.